Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures. Scuba diving in the Galapagos, Cape Douglas, Fernandina Island. This is day 5 of diving in the Galapagos and the first dive of the day. On this particular dive, we'll be in search of the red-lipped batfish. This is supposed to be a really great place to see the red-lipped batfish, and I'm looking very forward to it as I've never seen one before. We're greeted by a fast-moving sea lion during our descent, and then a sea turtle. I don't know if the turtle is curious, but it approaches me quite closely and then makes a hairpin turn and goes back the direction it came from. A great way to start the dive and an interesting descent. Like every dive so far in the Galapagos, it's amazing. Pretty quickly, I found my first red-lipped batfish. They range in size from 3.5 to 5 inches and may reach a maximum of about 6 inches. They're usually found in water from 10 to 250 feet. Their distinctive features, as you might have guessed, are the bright red lips, but they also have a dark unicorn-like spike that extends from the snout. Their ventral and pectoral fins appear more as legs. They have a circular gill opening behind the pectoral fin. They're brown to tan or gray, and the upper body and the underside is cream or white. This is a flag cabrilla. They range in size from 8 to 14 inches and may reach a maximum of about 1 3/4 feet. They're usually found in depths of water from 15 to 100 feet. I believe this is a diamond stingray. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm making that determination based on the pointed snout, pointed wingtips, and the short tail. Here's another. They range in size from 3.5 to 6 feet, not including the tail, and they're usually found in depths of water from 10 to 180 feet. Here we have a Mexican hogfish in the initial phase right next to it, and now an adult Mexican hogfish. Yes, those are both the same fish, one mature and one in the initial phase. The one with the yellow tail is in the initial phase, and the one with the yellow stripe on the side is the adult. It's amazing how they change. This is a great scene, seeing them both together. Now that the smaller stingray's end of its tail is spread out, I'm pretty confident about that identification as a diamond stingray. Here we have another red-lipped batfish. They were pretty common throughout the dive site. Here's a quite interesting looking starfish. I believe this type of starfish is called a cushion starfish. Here we have another very small stingray and Mexican hogfish. I believe this is also a diamond stingray. Notice how the tail isn't very long and it's wide at the very end. Also, there's a slight point to the front and to the sides. The fish swimming away here, and I was trying to get a better angle on it, I believe is a harlequin wrasse in the terminal phase. As we're getting close to the end of the dive, here's another sea turtle that comes by for a close look. I'm amazed and happy at how many sea turtles I've seen on this trip. We climb back aboard the skiff, and it's just a short ride back to our boat. And then here, this is a school of seals we saw from the boat after we got back. Yes, those are seals, not dolphins.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.